I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Welcome, man. How y'all doing out there, man? Welcome y'all to a special edition of Sports Noise Media out there. I'm gonna be your host for the evening or for the night. It's your boy Mike, man, aka the Bama Bull. I'm gonna be running solo tonight, man. We just running a quick summary, going over these NBA games that just happened, and doing a quick summary of the Monday night game as well. So with that being said, I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. We're gonna go and jump right off into these topics. Let's go and get it popping. First topic of the evening, man. It's pretty sure gonna be on everybody's TV screen, timeline, whatever you can name. But we witnessing history tonight. First father and son duo to ever play together in the NBA game with LeBron and LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny. They first game together. This is what everybody been anticipating on, wanted to see, man. It's a great milestone, we haven't seen it. Only we have seen something similar to it with Ken Griffey and his pops, junior and senior, played on the same baseball team. But this is history in the making, man, for sure. Like we can't say enough about it. I know a lot of people got a lot of scrutiny about it. Want to say, it's like say a bunch of negative stuff about it. But man, truth be told, man, you know how cool it is, man, to play with your son in front of everybody and for the Lakers in front of everybody, bro. Like, it ain't enough to be said about that, man. Like, what are you slicing? Well, however you slice the cake, however you slice it, man, it's still an amazing feat, man. Something that every father probably would only imagine, man. But within that was the nugget of the game, man. But for us, the game itself, man, we see the Lakers, man, prevail, man, on opening night, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves 110-103. It's a great game. I watched all the game. This is a game I couldn't wait to see. A big fan. We all know I'm a big fan of LeBron, but I'm also a huge fan of Anthony Edwards as well. And it gave us everything we wanted to see, man. The Lakers came out on fire, man. They came out with a vengeance. They came out with a fast start, and you can easily just tell the difference, man, that JJ Redick made on his team, man. I know it was scrutinized when JJ Redick got hired in the offseason. But man, from what I seen the preseason, from what I seen tonight, I'm highly, highly impressed, man, with JJ Redick. I can't even front, man. The guy knows his issue, man, for sure. Not just an X and O type of head coach, but he just know the right play. His IQ is off the chart, man. And you can just tell just the way that high pace they was. It's easily a difference from a year ago with Darvin Ham, where they was running a lot of half court stuff, slowing the pace down. Man, everybody was up and running, man, tonight. They played great. Key contributors from Hachimura. AD had a monster game. Anthony Davis, man, came to play, came to wreck, was a force all night from start to finish. Like I said, Anthony Edwards had 36 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists with a couple of blocks. Key contributing from Hachimura, he had 18 points, 5 rebounds. He had a great game. Bron he ain't really play a lot this game, and that was something else I was impressed with, because normally when Bron is off the floor, man, the Lakers are in trouble. But tonight, man, it really just showed everybody contribute. It's a difference in this game, difference in his team. I can see it. I know this is the first game of the season, so we don't want to overhype it. But from what I'm seeing, I'm highly impressed, man. AR chipped in. Austin Reeves, I call him AR-15. He had 12, 9, and 4. He had an excellent game as well. Like I said, Bron, he didn't play a lot of heavy minutes. They had him on the bench most of the time. Well, not most of the time, but half the time. And he ended up leaving the game with 16, 5, and 4, man. So anytime you can get a win like this over a championship contending team, we're supposed to be the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's a win-win, man. Anthony Edwards had a nice game as well. He had 27 points, 6 and 3. Julius Randle, the key addition they got from the trade over with Cat, he was He wasn't as efficient as normal. He had a subpar performance with 16 and 9. Rudy Gobert had a double double with 13 points and 14 rebounds. Nas Reed, aka the reigning sixth man of the year, had 12 and 4. And the other key addition, Devicino, he left the game with 10 points. So, like I said, man, the game was great, man, from start to finish. The Lakers really was dominating them guys pretty much all night. It went to like the third or fourth quarter, someone started closing the gap and made it more competitive than what the game is. But the score don't does not dictate the game because the Lakers pretty much dominated pretty much all night. So that was a great win for them guys, man. And I'm looking for big things for the Lakers on moving forward. So let's go on to the next topic. Okay, yeah. The second game, well, this was actually was the early game. The first game between Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Man, this is a lopsided game to say the least. Boston ended up winning, dominating the Knicks 132 to basically, man, they just basically just slammed the Knicks tonight, man. Like the Celtics, they it's their opening game. They got their rings, much deserved. So it was open ceremony night for Boston. It was a special night for Boston to get their rings. And they played in the Garden, man, and they dominated. I'm talking about straight steamroll the Knicks. I expected the Celtics to win, but I didn't expect these guys to win like this, man. Like they blew them guys out the water. I was in and out on this game because, like I say, the game was so lopsided. It was so one sided, man. I damn it dozed off, man. It was crazy. But Boston, man, definitely came out with a vengeance. Tatum, man, had a monster game, showing everybody, man, don't forget he's still the man on the team. I know it's a debate between him and Jaylen Brown, who's gonna be the man. We said Jaylen Brown coming off that Finals MVP. He had a great game as well. He had 23, 73. But Tatum had a monster game, man. He had 37, 4, and 10, man. 10 assists, 37 points. Holiday had 18 points. Derek White had a great game, man. 24 points. Um, all they starters is in double figures, man. Same thing what we seen from last year. It's like nothing ain't changed with Boston. They ain't skipped a beat. Them guys are all the team to beat in the NBA, East or West. I think Boston moving forward will be the team to beat. And as far as the Knicks, they have moved a lot of pieces, a lot of additions with Mikal Bridges coming over. And then, OG Anobi re-signing his contract extension. They still got Brunson, but they still got Josh Hart. But it was just a lot of moving pieces, man, for the Knicks, man. A lot of hypes around the Knicks coming into the season, man, as they should, man, because we all know, what I'm saying, they went on a hell of a run last year with Jalen Brunson and them guys, but they are looking like they need some more games to get underneath their belt. Like, any other time you put all these new pieces to the forefront on the team, it's gonna take some time to gel. You can't just expect the Knicks to just ball all the way out. They added at least like three pieces to their team with Karl Anthony Towns, uh, Mikal Bridges, and what's the other addition they had? Well, OG Anobi, he was there last year, well, half of the season. So this is his first full season. But it's a lot of moving parts, man. So it looked like the Knicks gonna need some time to gel, but I still think they're gonna be a legitimate threat in the East. Brunson had a nice game. He's gonna score. He's one of the best scorers in the league at this point. But for as everybody else, man, they was really playing lobster. They really, really, really didn't step up to the plate this game. Cat had a subpar performance. Mikal Bridges had a subpar performance. And it just like they didn't like outside of Brunson, it just looked like nobody else came to play besides the guy McBride. McBride had a nice game off the bench. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a great piece, you know what I'm saying, going forward. But it just seemed like the Knicks was just out of sync, man. It just seemed like they was just doing too much. And we seen Boston, man, like you see it at the bottom of the screen, end up breaking the record, man, with tying the 3-point record with 29 threes made, man. So we can't overlook that, man. They was down there like on fire from the 3-point land. Like Tatum had 8 threes by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, before it was even halftime, the game was declared over, man. They really just got smoked sausage. It wasn't even close. Like I said, it was a dismantle of the Knicks, man. And moving forward, Boston just look like they're going to be that powerhouse, going to be that team. And just expect big things from Boston, man. If you're a Boston fan, y'all are the team to beat. I can't even lie. They the team to beat, East or West. But with that being said, let's go and move on to the next topic. What to expect for the 2024-25 season? Man, it's gonna be a doozy, man. Like I'm really looking for competitive basketball, East or West. It's a lot of teams, man. That's in the jumble. You can't. This is one I think is gonna be one of the more exciting seasons in the NBA. We've seen a lot of young talent come into the league last couple of years, and it's no different. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of these young teams step forward, just like last year with the Timberwolves and OKC Thunder. Um, Even on the East side, we've seen the Pacers. This young teams is stepping up, man. Some of these other guys, like the veterans, the KDs, the Bruns, they the OGs right now. They definitely the OGs, and they still gonna bring something to the table. But what I'm expecting from the season, I'm just seeing more excitement from these new cats, man. That's coming to the game. The SGAs, the Anthony Edwards, the Halliburtons. These young cats stepping in, man, and then we get the return of John Moran as well, man. So we can't discount. The Grizzlies. They had an awful season last year, but I'm damn sure looking for them, the guys to bounce back with a healthy John Morant, a more focused John Morant. I know he's going to be on a mission. That's one of my favorite players to watch, along with Anthony Edwards and LeBron. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of more. We seen Russell Westbrook going over to the Nuggets. Well, that's going to be exciting. Klay Thompson going over to the Mavs. Man, it's gonna be a great season, man. NBA fans are definitely in for a treat. It's going to be some amazing games on the docket. It's a great time to be a sports fan because we in the quarter mark for the NFL, and we finished crank up this NBA season as well. So sports is on a roll right now. So if you're a sports fan, this is a great time from here to all the way to the new year, man, to be pumped, especially for the NBA. It's gonna be great seeing what I'm saying, what kind of we seen Chris Paul go to the Spurs, him and Wemby, what kind of connection that's gonna be. Well, Paul George going over to the 76ers. That's good. That's a big, big time team to be watching out for as well, despite their injury problems right now. But they're gonna play a key factor in the East and in the whole NBA as well. So definitely, man, I'm definitely looking forward to the NBA season. It's gonna be great. Gonna be exciting, dynamic as well, man. So you know, like I said, man, Boston looking like the team to beat. Definitely looking like they're gonna be gearing up for another championship run. But it's gonna be some guys nipping at their heel, man. That East is definitely gonna be tough with the additions with New York, the Knicks. I know they blew them out the water tonight, but the Knicks gonna be there. 70 Philly gonna be there. Orlando took a jump from last year. It's gonna be tough, man. And then we all know how the West is. The West is a gunlet, so you never know what you're gonna get, man. We seen the Pelicans add DeJounte Murray. That's gonna be a key factor, man. The West, you just don't know, man. Still got Stephen Curry and the Warriors. The Mavs coming off their amazing season last year. It's gonna be great, man. It's coming off a championship appearance. They're gonna be hungry. The Mavs. They made it far for the first time in a long time, and right now it just looking like by them adding Klay Thompson, it just looking like they serious about trying to win this championship. So man, I'm looking for great things, man, for these powerhouse teams and also the young cats as well. Let's go on to the next topic. Oh yeah, you already know what time it is. I ain't got this purple on for nothing. We all know, man. If you follow the show, you know what the deal is. I am kind of like sort of the ambassador for the Baltimore Ravens. It's an amazing time, man, to be a Ravens fan right now. We sitting at 5-2 right now. We seen the Monday night game. They just straight up destroyed the Bucks. You see the caption. The caption is very much true. They straight annihilated them guys, man. It was 41-31. The score does not dictate the game because they straight dominated these guys pretty much at the gate. They started off a little slow, but at the same time, when they got the ball running and got it got the machine going, oiling up that machine. Hey, it was nonstop, man. And man, I ain't gonna, beat y'all in the head too much. But at the same time, I gotta toot my horn to my boy L Freaky, man, aka L Jackson. Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP going for his third. Man, Lamar had one of his most spectacular games, probably, man, in the last couple of years we seen, man. Anytime the lights get bright, man, Lamar is always put on the show. Especially on Monday night, man. The guy pretty much flawless on Monday night. Um, he's also 23-1 against the NFC teams. That's another record that we can't just underscore like that. But Lamar definitely, man, put on the show, man. He went 17 for 22 for 281 yards, five touchdowns, man. Jackson 5, that's what they say. His third time having a five touchdown game and over 40 yards rushing. No other player in NFL history ever had that many games throwing five touchdowns and having over 40 yards rushing. So Lamar, man, steady ascending to a generation of talent at this point. Like I said, man, the guy was poised all night, man, dissecting the Bucks secondary. Just straight up, man, just efficient, man. That's like I said, man. I've been saying on the last couple shows, been saying it all along. Long as Lamar, man, they keep his throwing attempts, man, under 25, and they keep running Derrick Henry how they run Derrick Henry. Man, this team is going to be very, very, very hard to stop. I think they done already got the recipe. They know what they want to do. Lamar is in complete control of this team, of this offense. And he's definitely stepping up to a whole nother level right now. He was already on another level, but he's on a different planet at this point. And he definitely catapulted himself into the MVP favorite right now, even over Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes, they are sitting at 5-0, but at the same time, he haven't had his best season. So with that being said, I don't see too many people playing better than Lamar Jackson right now. The only person that probably can come close to his MVP campaign right now, from what I'm saying, is Jared Goff. Jared Goff has a legitimate shot. But man, what Lamar doing, man, he was spectacular all night. Dissecting them boys up, man. Rashad Bateman had a huge game, had over 100 yards. That's somebody that we've been waiting to step up for the longest. Bateman, man, is a third-year receiver. He's been having underperforming these last 2 years, so it was great to see Bateman step up, man, have his first 100-yard game of the season. And can't say enough about D-Hen, man. D-Hen, man, has been a great addition to our team, to the Baltimore Ravens, and it is a perfect fit. Ever since he came, the guy just been running over guys, and it's just like a match made in heaven at this point. D-Hen had another monster game. See, the thing about D-Hen, what I like, man, they kind of held him in check for the most part. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But the thing about D. Henry, you have to play all four quarters, man. He's going to wear you down. Eventually, he's going to bust off one of them big, huge runs. And then he'll have 100 yards just like that. Because, I remember I was watching the game. I'm looking, they kept showing it. Oh, he had 30 yards. He had 30 yards up to this point. Yeah, Derrick Henry only had 30 yards. Bust off 80-something plus yard run. And then the momentum just went from there. He ended up in with 169 yards. And then he had a receiver touchdown as well. So he didn't have a rushing touchdown for the first time in the season, but he had a receiver touchdown. So D. Henry definitely was a difference maker as always. And he's been having one of his best seasons. He's on pace to break Eric Dixon's record at this point, man. I don't want to, put the horse before the carriage, but at the same time, I'm hoping he breaks this guy. I'm hoping he breaks his record, and I'm hoping he do it this season because it's definitely looking like he's gonna on pace for break that season. Break that record. My bad. Sorry about that. Marlon Humphrey was a key factor in this game. Also, man, he played great up until the point he got hurt. He did get hurt and then returned to the game. He got hurt in the second quarter. But before he got hurt, he had two big, huge interceptions that I feel turned the whole game around. Baker Mayfield was pretty much under duress all night. D-line played terrific. Secondary did a part for most of the game. He got a bunch of garbage time stats at the end, or he ended up having a 300-yard game. but most of that came in garbage time. Baker Mayfield was not efficient tonight. I mean, on Monday night, he definitely had one of his lopsided games. Normally, Baker, man, pretty much efficient, not throwing interceptions. But this game, he had a couple of interceptions, and he was sacked. He was sacked more than 5 times. So D-line definitely played a factor in this game. Roquan Smith had a terrific game, had over 15 tackles, was lighting people up all night. I call him Ray Lewis 2.0. People get mad when I say that, but hey, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he made to that status yet, but you can't help but to see the similarities between Ray Lewis and Roquan Smith. Um, on the Buck side, they suffered. Not only did they suffer the loss, but they lost both of their top receivers in this game as well. The first one was Mike Evans, which was a key factor. Mike Evans went out with a hamstring injury, did not return. He did score. That put him at 100 career receiving touchdowns. That's a huge milestone for Mike Evans. But he did hurt his hamstring in the first quarter, and he did not return. And it looked like he might not play for a couple of weeks. His status is still in the air. I know Todd Bowles said they got a bye week, but after the bye week, he's not sure if Mike Evans is going to play or not. But we should see. It's a tricky thing with that hamstring. Man. You never know. Once you tweak that hamstring, there's always a big possibility you can tweak it again. But the major injury in the huge injury of this game was Chris Godwin. They one of they top receivers as well. He ended up breaking his ankle, and he's going to be out for the season. So he's out indefinitely, no question. That ends his season. Chris Godwin was having one of his best seasons. Was on pace. He was definitely a key factor on their offense. They're going to miss him dearly. And but my question, not even question, man. A lot of people question should Todd Bowles should have took him out. It was under a minute, man. They was down by 10, and they still had their starters in. Baker still was launching passes, still throwing, and that's what ended up getting Godwin hurt, man. Godwin ended up suffering a traumatic, injury. Like I said, with 40 seconds left in the game, and it ended up costing you one of your best players on the offense. Not even just on the offense, on the team. And it just made me just question Todd Bowles, man, because y'all down by 10, man. I just don't understand why y'all got these starters in this game. Like y'all should have been pulled the starters. The game been over with. Y'all trying to pad the stats. I didn't like the move at all, man. I really, what I'm saying, really shocked. I'm really disappointed in Ty Bowles for disallowing that to even happen, man. And it cost them one of their best players on their team. Like I said, Chris Godwin breaking his ankle, going to be out for the season. That's going to be huge for the Bucks. And like I said, Mike Evans already damaged and beat up. They don't have too much wide receiver depth behind those guys. So man, it's gonna be tough for them guys moving forward without your two best receivers, and especially two of your best players on offense. So it's gonna look like a whole different team without those guys. But I'm just highly disappointed in Ty Bowles, man, for leaving Chris Godwin out there like that, Baker out there. They still throwing the ball like they had a chance to score. I mean, like they had a chance to win, and it cost them guys, man. And that's what I don't understand. People always question that, like, you rather choose stats and stuff than the safety of your player. It's not a good look at all, man. Definitely not a good look. But hats off to the Baltimore Ravens for dominating, moving on to 5-2. Going on. They have to play a division game this week going against Cleveland. They pretty much going to be highly favored in this game as well. But the Ravens as a whole, man, definitely, man, as a collective, man, they rolling. They're a well-oiled machine right now. And they looking like one of the best teams in the league right now. I know the Chiefs are on the only undefeated team in the league. But, hey, the Ravens are right there, man. They definitely right there in the mix. And I'm definitely looking for big things moving forward. So, I ain't going to beat y'all too much in the head on that topic. I'm going to go on to our last topic of the night. We're going to go to the last topic. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That was the last time. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was the last topic of the night. I thought we had another time. My bad about that. Thought we had another topic, but nah, that was the last topic of the night. Um, like I said, it was a quick show, man. Just want to get y'all a quick summary on these games, the NBA games, and the Monday night game as well. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in with y'all, man. Tapping in with your boy, man. Keep y'all posting and lock on this content. Like we do at the end of the night, man. Our last segment of the night. We have a segment called "Get It Off Your Chest." Normally, we have some get off your chest. Normally, we don't. But on this night, I'm gonna speak my mind and say, "Get it out my chest, man." I ain't gonna even beat y'all in the head over the Ravens. Y'all already know how I feel about the Ravens. But I was highly, highly impressed, man, with the Lakers tonight. Um, Man, I'm loving what I'm seeing, what I've seen from the Lakers, and I just want to comment on the history that's been made, man, between Bronny and Bron, man. It's definitely unmatched. What's going on, man? It's a historical feat, man, and it's a great, great storyline, a great story. That's gonna be a huge, huge topic moving forward. But from what we did seen, man, that definitely, man, was history. If you missed it, pretty sure it's gonna be on every TV screen, every timeline, all over. Just Bronny, man, he didn't score in this game, but just you could just tell, man, every time that he got the ball and everything, the crowd got on their feet, man. It was great, man. It was great to see, man. It was just great, man. And I just hope number, great things for Bronny, man. I know he's, heavily scrutinized and he's gonna be facing a lot of pressure all season. But tonight, man, he got to do something real special, even though he didn't score in the game. He got to share the court with his dad, man, with his pops. And moving forward, man, we gonna see a lot of, Bronny in the game, man, because even though he didn't score, man, the guy's a hell of a defender. He like to hustle. He got hustle in him, definitely, and he got a shot. So with that being said, man, I think Bronny gonna be all right, man. I think y'all need to just relax on the kid and let him be, let him be him, let him grow into the player he's gonna be, man. No, he's not gonna be LeBron caliber, nothing like that. But he's gonna be a good player moving forward. Man, that's all I had for the night on the get out my chest. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all locking in with y'all boy. Keep hitting that like and subscribe button. Keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it flowing, keep hitting y'all in the head with these content. Definitely, man. And y'all be seeing the show with us, me and Light, coming soon. More than likely, probably after these games that's coming on the docket this weekend. We'll be hitting y'all with an action-packed show. And like that, man. I appreciate y'all for locking in, keeping in with your boy, man. On the next show, man, next time. And I'm out.